Are we recording? Yes, we are. So, there's a helicopter flying ahead. Cars going past. It's a noisy and hot environment in the middle of England at the moment. And I'm sitting in the car because it's ostensibly better sound than in an echoey house. So I'm dealing with cars and helicopters. But anyway, I'd like to share with you my experiments. This is a 3CL. It is a calf leather vintage Filofax, probably dating from the 1980s, the late 1980s. And for the last year, this has been in my airing cupboard. I've got two of these. One is as stiff as a board, and this one, as you can see, is pretty good with the flatability. Well, it wasn't a year ago. So what I've done, very, very briefly, because I'm in the habit of waffling, aren't I? But very briefly, what I've done is I've coated this liberally with some Nivea and put it in a bag, left it in the airing cupboards, and I've reapplied the Nivea 3 or 4 times over the last year, and this is the result. And there's some good, some bad, and some ugly. Now, the good is improved flatability. As you can see, it is very, very, very good. And so it passes my flatability desirability test. What a mouthful that is. The bad is, at least at the moment, because I've just deliberately left it for a few weeks to dry out, and then I've had a look, and obviously, well, not obviously, but the result is that you can see the Nivea in every line of the leather, okay, which I will hopefully brush out, but I wanted to leave it as it was to show you the result of the Nivea application. I'll do another video in a few weeks' time or a few days' time, not sure yet, with my attempts to, remove the vestige of the Nivea that's sort of solidified in the leather. And there's been a lot of Nivea in here. So obviously the good is the flatability. The bad is the fact I've got to remove the vestiges of the Nivea. And the ugly is inside these flaps, these flush fitting flaps here, inside, because I've used Nivea too liberally, then the lining is stained, which is a bit ugly, really. I do really like these slimline Filofaxes, particularly because I know this isn't supposed to be a review. It's just an interesting anecdote with regards to Nivea. But while I'm on the subject, these rings on these vintage slimline Filofaxes are fantastic because they are fairly quiet. So if you're out and about, say in a coffee shop, and you are rearranging your pages, such as you might do, you don't have people looking up and thinking, "Oh, look, there's a guy with a Filofax," and then they try and take a picture of you and put it on social media. Look, I can't believe it. There's a guy with a Filofax, and it's a guy as well. Who'd have thought it? So, if you're out and about and you're self-conscious, as I am with using a Filofax, it's one of the reasons I don't really carry a personal size Filofax anymore, then quiet rings are of benefit. So that's another little issue that I have to come to terms with in my mind. Maybe I never will. But anyway, so that is the long and the short of it. a vastly improved flatability. Do you know, I wish that I had filmed the whole process and documented it over the year, but I didn't. My mistake. I didn't realise I was going to do this a year ago, so there we go. But thank you very much for watching. Can I ask you a couple of favours to do? If you enjoyed watching this video and it had some benefits, then please give us a like. If you've got any queries about the Nivea thing, then or questions or a comment, then please comment, and I will do my best. If you're watching this in 2022, May 2022, I don't have that many viewers leaving comments at the moment, so I'm able to answer or reply to every single comment. Maybe in the future that might be a little bit more difficult if more people subscribe. If you do want to subscribe, then that will be really, really helpful. And of course, for those that want to see even more videos, I have some exclusive contents that I regularly put on my Patreon page. The link is down in the description below. Oh, just one thing about my descriptions. I'm trying to create some value in my descriptions, so they are going to become longer and more detailed, and there will be more links, so hopefully that will be useful. So have a look at the description, see what you think, and subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Until next time, we're down, we're gone.